The Early Childhood Education Stakeholders Alliance proudly presents Engaging Stakeholders as Partners in Early Childhood Education. This is an ECFS 3005 Working in Partnership with Stakeholders Group 1 presentation brought to you by Farisa Ali, Ornella Akalu, Jacinta Bates Harris, Jenna Alexander Seals, Amy Arcia, Shanique Bailey Wright, and myself, Sherilyn Bascom Haynes. Engaging stakeholders as partners in early childhood education, or ECCE, refers to the active involvement and collaboration between educators, parents, families, and community members in supporting the growth and development of young children. It involves establishing meaningful connections and open line of communication that empower stakeholders to contribute their knowledge, resources, and expertise to enhance the learning environment and educational experiences of children. So, if this wasn't clear, who exactly are stakeholders? According to Swanwick and Phoebe 2024, stakeholders refer to all individuals and entities that have a vested interest in the well-being and education of young children. These include parents, families, communities, government bodies, and other professionals. So then, what exactly is the concept of partnership? The concept of partnership in early childhood education emphasizes a shared responsibility and collective investment in the educational journey of young children. Early childhood practitioners work closely with parents and families to understand the child's unique needs, interests, and cultural background, ensuring a cohesive and consistent approach to learning, both at home and in the classroom. Community members, such as local businesses, cultural organizations, and healthcare providers, play a vital role in enriching the curriculum and providing support services. This partnership fosters a sense of trust, mutual respect, and active participation, creating a strong, supportive network that prioritizes the holistic development of each child. Our team believes that engaging stakeholders as partners in early childhood care education is essential for providing young children with a well-rounded and supportive learning environment. Fostering partnerships with families, parents, and community members ensures that children's educational experiences are enriched through shared expertise, diverse resources, and a consistent approach to their growth and development. This collaboration helps to create a seamless connection between home and school, making the learning experience more meaningful and relevant. Additionally, stakeholder engagement empowers families to take an active role in their children's education, promoting a sense of ownership and shared responsibility. It also strengthens community ties, creating a supportive network that can contribute to a child's success and well-being. By working together, early childhood practitioners and stakeholders can address challenges more effectively and provide comprehensive support that enhances children's social, emotional, and cognitive development.
There are challenges in the early childhood programs that bar young children from receiving the support and experiences required to develop holistically, which is a prerequisite for leading them to become a productive and successful 21st century global citizen. Therefore, it is for this reason that encouraging stakeholder partnerships is a fundamental goal. Stakeholder partnerships will positively impact the quality of early childhood programs as well as the holistic development of young children, their families, the communities in which they live, and by extension, their country. Stakeholder partnership is crucial at the early childhood stage for all involved. For example, young children. Fostering stakeholder partnerships is important for young children as this interaction encourages a holistic development in areas such as the development of social, physical, emotional, and cognitive skills. Additionally, such a partnership ushers in diverse resources and expertise from numerous stakeholders. Moreover, young children are offered a more effective and tailored learning experience that is developmentally appropriate when more is known about their cultural background through partnering with stakeholders. Lastly, these children feel seen and loved. A sense of belonging grows within them as they realize that the village is taking care of them as their educational experiences are enriched. For families, fostering stakeholder partnerships is important for families as this creates a meaningful, trusting relationship that encourages families to collaborate for the benefit of their children. From this, a supportive network is constructed and families gain value from this union. Families now have access to several services and resources to enhance not only their family life and home environment, but also the development of the young child. This then leads to families having a voice to advocate on behalf of their young ones as family members are empowered by newfound knowledge and skills derived from the partnership of various stakeholders. Furthermore, families stay well informed and are synchronized with the needs, process, and development of their young ones at school when involved in a partnership such as this. For early childhood programs, fostering stakeholder partnership is important for early childhood programs as this allows for more resources, funding, and experiences to be accessed by the school, giving way for an opportunity to meet the holistic needs of the children and the development of the program. Also, with so many people involved, decision making is easier as it is more informed with the various perspectives and innovative solutions offered, and as a result, more inclusive educational strategies can be discovered, enabling the needs of each child to be met, thus creating a developmentally appropriate, well-rounded curriculum.
Hello everyone, my name is Farissa and I will be looking at the methods to engage stakeholders in the school setting. Now, it is imperative to involve stakeholders in order to create a friendly, collaborative and successful school environment. With that being said, the first method that we would look at is having a parent-teacher conference. Now, these are one-on-one meetings that provide a structured way for teachers and parents to discuss the child's progress, set goals for the child, and also to address any challenges that the child may be facing. It is also a way to engage both parties in a democratic conversation that creates a fundamental bridge between families that can lead to a child's academic success. We need to remember that when conversations are flowing, students will see that mommy, daddy, and miss are having their best interests at heart. This will further enhance student attendance and allow parents to network themselves in the best interests of their child. Let's move on now to point number 2, which involves workshops and seminars. Now, workshops and seminars are powerful tools for engaging stakeholders in a school environment. Schools can conduct workshops to share information on topics such as child development, learning through play, and supporting literacy at home. These workshops allow for information and ideas to be exchanged, which is vital in the child's overall development. It also provides family members with tips to help students at home. Furthermore, workshops and seminars encourages input from parents, which helps in strengthening that bond between educators and families. All in all, workshops and seminars are not only crucial for building supportive communities, but also for promoting positive parenting practices.
Community involvement and events. Early childhood practitioners can organize cultural days, festivals, or exhibitions where families can contribute by sharing traditions, art, and stories, fostering a sense of belonging and community. Early childhood centers in a community can come together to form a group that can reach out to businesses in the area. The private sector stakeholders can support and partner with families and schools by, for example, providing new traffic lights, signage, and crosswalks for children who walk or travel to school with their parents or relatives. Another example entails both the public and private healthcare facilities who visit the childhood centers on scheduled days to provide vision, dental, and even vaccine checks in schools. When there is effective communication and a willingness from families, schools, and business entities to form partnerships, this results in endless opportunities for all stakeholders involved. Weekly collaboration among representatives of these entities, all stakeholders, and don't forget the families, are made aware of what type of resources are made available to them. In turn, businesses are seen as supporting or giving back to the community that has made their enterprise successful. Volunteering programs. Early childhood educators can adopt an early school based parent engagement activities approach to parental involvement in the classroom and on designated educational field trip destinations. One parent or both of each child in the early childhood environment can coordinate with the educator when to be present in the classroom to provide support services. Parents can volunteer their time and personal resources to provide meaningful instruction through guided structured activities or simply to assist with monitoring and supervision on school field trips. Supportive behaviors in the classroom can take the form of reading Caribbean folklore stories to young children to engage their imaginations, which in turn lead to asking of relevant questions. Parents can also donate snacks and other materials or simply accept the role as class parent for a half day. This strategy is beneficial to the young children as they feel more relatable to a parental figure and are more likely to adopt early learning styles and strategies for various requirements. Additionally, other unique involvement partnerships between parents and educators outside of the classroom can take the form of guiding other parents' children in their learning and taking charge of school programs for the benefit of all young children, such as the planning and directing of literacy night or even a book fair.
Storytelling is a highly effective method for supporting children's literacy development at home. By encouraging parents to read or narrate stories in their native language or English, children are exposed to rich vocabulary and diverse narrative structures, which fosters their comprehension and language skills. This activity promotes imaginative thinking, allowing children to explore different worlds and ideas through narratives. When parents invite children to retell the story in their own words, it encourages active listening and enhances their ability to summarize and sequence events. This process not only strengthens their memory and understanding of the story, but also boosts their creativity as they experiment with language to express the narrative in unique ways. Additionally, storytelling improves children's language skills by introducing them to new vocabulary and sentence structures, further supporting their overall communication abilities. Moreover, the emotional connection formed during storytelling helps children develop emotional intelligence as they relate to characters and learn to recognize various feelings. Parental involvement in storytelling also models fluent reading and verbal expression, creating a bonding experience that strengthens family communication and contributes to the child's growing literacy. By sharing stories, families cultivate a sense of community and connection, reinforcing social skills and interpersonal relationships. Overall, storytelling serves as a powerful tool for enhancing literacy while fostering meaningful connections between parents and children. Here are a few steps parents can take to ensure that their storytelling is fun and engaging. First, pick a story that's age appropriate and interesting. This could be a book, a traditional folk tale from your culture, or even a story you create together. Remember, you can choose to tell it in English, in your native language, or even a mix of both. The goal is to expose your child to new words and ideas in a language they feel comfortable with. Next, create a cozy environment. Find a comfortable and quiet spot so there are no distractions, making the storytelling experience immersive. To get your child excited, give a little preview of the story. You could say something like, "This story is about a little girl who saves her grandma from a big bad wolf." Now it's time to make the story come alive. Use different voices for the characters. Change your facial expressions and use gestures to match the scenes. Don't be afraid to slow down for suspense or speed up during exciting moments. This keeps your child engaged and makes the story more memorable. Throughout the story, keep your child involved. Pause now and then to ask questions like, "What do you think will happen next?" This encourages them to listen actively and think critically. After finishing the story, invite your child to retell it in their own words. This helps with comprehension, memory, and sequencing skills. After the story, take a moment to talk about it. Discuss the message, characters, and emotions. For example, you might ask, "How do you think the main character felt when they were scared?" This develops your child's emotional intelligence and empathy. Also, highlight and explain any new words you came across to help build their vocabulary. Finally, try to make storytelling a regular activity. Regular story time helps your child look forward to it and creates a routine they can count on. Bedtime or a calm moment in the day works well. Over time, you can encourage your child to create and tell their own stories, which strengthens their creativity and love for language. A letter treasure hunt is an engaging hands on activity that supports early literacy by helping children recognize letters and form simple words. Parents can hide letters around the house and challenge their children to find them, making the process of learning letters exciting and memorable. Once the letters are collected, parents can encourage children to use them to create simple words, reinforcing phonics and early spelling skills. This type of play based learning helps children connect letters with the sounds they make, laying the foundation for future reading development. The involvement of parents in this activity, whether through providing clues or offering encouragement, builds a supportive and fun learning environment. The treasure hunt also promotes problem solving skills as children work to locate the letters and figure out how to create words. Here are a few steps you can follow to ensure that your letter treasure hunt goes well. First, gather some letters. Magnetic letters, cards, or paper cutouts work great. Then hide them around the house in easy to read spots like on the table or by your child's favorite toy. Then, tell your child, "We're going on a treasure hunt to find hidden letters." This adds excitement. As they search, offer hints like, "Try looking near your chair" to keep them motivated. Once they've found all the letters, lay them out together. Help them sound out each letter to reinforce recognition and connection. Then, guide them to create simple words. For example, if they found C, A, and T, encourage them to form cat. This builds phonics and spelling skills. End with a celebration of their efforts. Praise every word they make. This positive reinforcement makes learning fun.
Picture word matching and literacy skills. Parents can create or print out cards with simple words and corresponding pictures. Example, the word cat with a picture of a cat. Children can match the word cats to the correct pictures. As they become more confident, parents can encourage them to read the words aloud, reinforcing sight word recognition and vocabulary development. First-hand writing experiences or emergent writing leads to emergent literacy. Young children explore their writing capabilities by first beginning with drawings, next scribbling, then letter formations, which leads to letter writing, and lastly to spelling. Cabell et al. 2015. Parents can encourage children to write their names, address, names of family members, and the names of the school they attend. They can also ask their children to write grocery lists or prepare party invitations and reinforce their learning by actually taking them to the supermarket to compare their spelling. If it is done correctly, the child gets the item or snack on the list. By practicing their writing skills and techniques, they can express their ideas and feelings and learn that words convey meaning and are representative of the things, ideas, places, feelings, and people of the world at the emergent level. Create a family storybook. Encourage families to create a book about their family using drawings and short sentences. This helps children relate literacy to their own lives and develop storytelling skills. Parents should encourage and be prepared to answer follow-up questions using proper language, and children will model this behavior.
Here are 5 benefits of creative activities that reinforce literacy skills at home. 1. Enhanced vocabulary development. Creative activities such as storytelling, reading together, or word games expose children to new words and sentence structures, expanding their vocabulary. Children learn the meaning and usage of words in various contexts, helping them communicate more effectively and understand complex language patterns. 2. Strengthened reading comprehension. By engaging in activities like reading aloud or family storytelling, children develop the ability to understand and interpret text. These activities encourage active listening and questioning, helping children grasp the main ideas, details, and deeper meanings in stories. 3. Improved writing skills. Activities such as journaling or writing family stories encourage children to practice forming sentences, organizing thoughts, and expressing ideas in writing. Children learn spelling, punctuation, and grammar in a practical, enjoyable way. 4. Fostering a love for reading and learning. When families make literacy activities fun and interactive, children develop a lifelong love for reading and learning. Creative home activities create positive associations with literacy, making children more likely to read independently and enjoy learning in school. 5. Boost critical thinking and imagination. Creative literacy activities encourage children to use their imagination, think critically, and make connection between ideas. This supports their ability to analyze information and solve problems, skills that are essential for both literacy and overall academic success.
Challenges in engaging stakeholders in early childhood care and education. Time constraint. Many parents, family, and community members have busy schedules due to work or personal commitment, which make it difficult for them to participate in school activities or meeting regularly. Strategies. Offer flexible engagement opportunities such as virtual meeting, even or weekend events, and online formats that allow stakeholders to participate at their convenience. Encourage brief yet meaningful interaction.
Example, short conference, newsletter, or digital updates that keep stakeholders informed without demanding too much of their time. Communication gap. Poor communication gap between educators and stakeholders can lead to misunderstanding, lack of awareness of engagement opportunity, or inconsistent expectation regarding a child's development. Strategies. Establish a regular and clear communication channel. Example, newsletter, mobile app, or parent-teacher meeting. Culture and language difference. In diverse community, language barriers and cultural differences may hinder effective collaboration and communication with families, leading to a disconnect between home and school environment. Strategies. Provide multilingual research and translator, which necessary to ensure all stakeholders can understand and engage with school activities. Promote cultural sensitivity training for educators to understand and respect different cultural perspectives, enabling more inclusive engagement. Lack of understanding of the importance of stakeholder engagement. Some stakeholders may not realize the critical role they play in a child's early education, leading to limited participation or interaction in school's activities. Educators should provide educational workshop or information session that emphasize the benefit of families and community involvement in early childhood education. Limited resource or access to technology. Some family may lack access to resources like transportation, technology, or childcare, making it difficult to attend school function or engage with teachers online. Schools can offer alternative engagement opportunities such as home visits or provide transportation and child care during meeting.
Today, I'll be sharing with you the benefits of technology in stakeholder engagement. Technology plays a vital role in bridging the gap between early childhood care and education. Practitioners and stakeholders, particularly families and community members, play a critical role. They enhance communication. Parent-teacher communication apps. These apps enable teachers and parents to communicate regularly through instant messaging updates and reminders. Teachers can share information about a child's progress, upcoming events, and daily activities, making it easy for parents to stay informed. They also help in accessible online portals. Learning management systems, platforms like Google Classrooms, Brightwheel, or Edmondo also allow parents to access their child's learning materials, their assignments, and give feedback. This increases transparency and enables parents to actively monitor their child's educational journey. Portals. Parent portals. Many schools now have dedicated parent portals where stakeholders can track attendance, grades, and upcoming school activities. This provides a centralized hub of information accessible from any device. They also help with virtual meetings and conferences. Through technology, you can have video conferencing tools like Zoom, Microsoft Teams. These tools allow parents and community members to participate in parent-teacher conferences, school meetings, and workshops from the convenience of their homes. This flexibility accommodates busy schedules and removes barriers such as transportation of work conflicts. It also helps with webinars and workshops. Schools can host virtual webinars for parents on topics such as child development, literacy activities, or health and safety, ensuring that more stakeholders can participate. Technology is vital in all of these areas. Accessibility. Technology allows stakeholders, regardless of location or availability, to participate actively in a child's education. In terms of convenience, virtual tools and apps save time for both educators and parents, allowing for more efficient communication and collaboration. Transparency. Online platforms provide real-time updates, creating greater transparency in the child's learning. And inclusivity. Technology ensures that even parents who may not be able to visit the school frequently due to work or constraints beyond their control, they can remain involved in the child's education. All these, by leveraging technology, practitioners can foster stronger partnerships with families, the community members, ensuring a cohesive approach to supporting children's development in the classroom and at home.
We will now look at best practices in stakeholder engagement for ECCE practitioners. The first best practice we'll look at is to foster open and transparent communication. We need to ensure regular, clear, and accessible communication with all stakeholders. That is your parents, your families, your community members. You also need to use various platforms such as newsletters, emails, and other apps to keep everyone informed about school activities. You also need to keep everyone informed about child progress and opportunities for involvement. This simply means encourage two-way communication where stakeholders feel comfortable expressing their thoughts, ideas, and concerns. Let's move on now to point number 2. Promote inclusivity and cultural sensitivity. Yes, that's a mouthful, but let's go. We need to recognize and respect the diverse cultural backgrounds of stakeholders. Make an effort to understand cultural practices and perspectives, ensuring all families feel welcomed and included in the school environment. Offer resources in multiple languages and provide accommodations for stakeholders with specific needs. Our third best practice looks at encouraging active participation. By providing opportunities for stakeholders to engage actively in school life, such as volunteering, attending workshops, or participating in school events, this can help to tailor opportunities that is in the best interest and schedule of stakeholders. It simply means to create meaningful roles for stakeholders that make them feel like integral parts of the learning community. And finally, your fourth best practice is to set clear expectation and goals. Clearly define the roles and responsibilities of stakeholders in the educational process. Ensure that all parties understand how their involvement contributes to the child's learning and development. Collaboratively establish goals and benchmarks for children's progress, ensuring everyone is aligned with the desired outcome. Now, by following these best practices, ECCE practitioners can create a strong, collaborative network of support around each child, enhancing the learning experience and fostering the holistic development of young children.
In conclusion, engaging stakeholders as partners in early childhood education is essential for fostering an environment where children can thrive and reach their full potential. The collaboration between practitioners, families, and community members enriches the educational experience by providing diverse perspectives, resources, and consistent support for children's learning and development. By embracing open communication, mutual respect, and active participation, we create a strong foundation for holistic growth and lifelong success. Moving forward, let us remain committed to building and nurturing these vital partnerships, recognizing that the collective efforts of educators, families, and communities are key to achieving meaningful and lasting impact in the lives of young children.